Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video. It's been a while on Stellar, all right? We're going to do a full update on Stellar. We'll talk about some fundamentals. We'll talk about the technicals. I've done a deep dive and deep analysis on Stellar over the course of the last, last 30 minutes or so. So it's not a huge amount of time, but I've been in tune with Stellar quite a bit. And I have some pretty strong opinions on it, I suppose. So let's get right into it. If you're interested, by the way, if you're new to the channel, and if you're interested in Stellar and XLM content, I was on vacation last week, so didn't cover it then. But I tried to cover XLM quite often. I mean, I've covered it basically during this move down as well. We called the move right here, not the entire move. I did not expect us to rally this high. But still, I mean, we called it, or at least I said, well, I think we can rally at 25 cents, which was great. Did I buy then? No. But okay, so Stellar since then had a huge amount of momentum. We left some major imbalances. This is the daily time frame, so there are some imbalances here. And we have started to lose momentum. Now, losing momentum is normal, right? I mean, losing momentum is not necessarily bearish. It would be stranger if it always kept momentum. But now, due to a mix, I think, of fundamentals, which of course, culminating at the end of last week, became quite bearish. It was quite a lot of fears. Stocks actually fell the most that they did in like 2 months. So that could push crypto markets down lower as well. And then outside of that, we just in general, summer markets are kicking in, right? So that's always slightly more bearish for crypto, or at least we're losing momentum. So that has caused XLM to drop down lower. We have now found strong support, all right? Now, like I said, there are still these imbalances to the downside, and I do think you should be ready for those to be filled, right? So at least this upper one, right? We have this major imbalance between the 0.618 and 0.786 Fibs of the move up, where we have a huge fair value gap, the previous value area high, so that serves as support as well, the 200 EMA, aka a huge confluence zone. A confluence zone like that works as a bit of a magnet. So even though I think for now we have found strong support here at the daily trend, an old 0.5 Fib and a respected key level as well. As you can see historically, this is quite respected. I think this is the support for now, and I think it's going to be able to hold, right? The fundamentals now are quite stable. We got a good reaction there. I think the altcoin indices are also assigning stability. So I think it's most likely, just to get into this, and a bit of a weird order maybe of this video, but still I think it's most likely we're going to remain stable here, and remaining stable here also means a possible move into the main resistance level, which is at this point of time at 45 cents. But I think you should be ready, especially when we get some bad news, for some sort of a spike down into 32 and 31 cents, which in my opinion is a buy area, regardless of whether we're going to get an uptrend from there or just a bounce, because I think one of the two is going to happen, which makes it an interesting buy opportunity either way. But okay, so those are my thoughts on XLM for now. Due to it being August, but also due to the lack of momentum, I don't see a chance to break out. If we really wanted to break out, we needed to break above this level. I would argue around 46, 45 cents. And that's at this point in time just too much to ask, but that's not bad. Also, if we take a look at the fundamentals, look, I mean, stablecoin market cap has increased a lot. DEX trading volumes actually were quite high, but those have also diminished, right? I mean, one of the main things I saw was that the TVL was growing rapidly while the price was still low. So then I said, all right, well, I think we can actually rally. But now you can see the TVL basically since the top, which we made right here, the 17th of July, has been dropping down a bit, has been stabilizing. Same for the DEX trading volume, same for the stablecoins market cap. So that indicates stability as well. So so that's in accordance to this analysis and what I said earlier as well, just so you know. But those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know on XLM for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.